Hi there. My name is Kristen Lewis Mary, and I am an Emerald Beachbody coach. And today I'm going to give you a little tutorial about how to access your Beachbody on demand. And as well as a tutorial about how to access it, I'm also going to give you a little tour once you're in there. So let me get started with that. Let me share my screen. Okay. So there are actually 3 ways that you can access Beachbody on demand. The first way is to go to teambeachbody.com, and when you get there, you'll see this homepage. You sign in, and once you're signed in and you get to the Team Beachbody homepage, you'll see over here on the left-hand side, there is Beachbody on Demand link. Click on that, and that should take you right into Beachbody on Demand. It's so exciting. I'm so excited that you're going to be working out to all these amazing programs that are in here. Okay, here's the home page. Let me see if I'm signed in. Yep, I'm already signed in. So if you're not already signed in, when you get to this page, up here in the right-hand corner, it'll say sign in. You sign in again using the same username and password that you do when you go into the teambeachbody.com website. So you are signed into Beachbody on Demand, and if you scroll down, you'll see at the top there's purchase programs. Now, I'm not sure that if you have just purchased the annual all access pass, you have access to every single Beachbody program ever produced. So I'm not sure that it will distinguish between purchase programs and member library. But because I've had Beachbody on Demand for a while, and before they had the all access pass, the programs that I've purchased came up under purchase programs. But you can scroll through this way, then you scroll down, you see there's the member library. So you can scroll down this way. I'll show you another way too that you can see it visually. Then if you keep scrolling down, you also see that you can pick a program by type. So let's say you're into cardio, you would just click on cardio, and up would appear all of the different programs that Beachbody has that are cardio based. So you can scroll down, you can see all of these different awesome programs. Brazil Butt Lift was my very first Beachbody program. Kind of an oldie but goodie and dear to my heart. I'll show you too. You'll see in the member library. Let me go back. I'll show you. So if you go back to the home page, underneath the programs by type, if you keep scrolling down, you can also access different programs by trainer. So let's say you really like Autumn Calabrese or Tony Horton or whomever, you can click in there and get their different workouts. But if I go back up and I show you under programs, if you click on member library, this is just another way to access all of the different programs. It just looks different visually, or visually looks different. Again, there's my purchase programs, but instead of scrolling to the right, they're just on top of each other. So there's my purchase programs, but here's the member library. So, you know, if you're new to Beachbody on Demand, you might not know that Beachbody on Demand has certain programs that are only available in Beachbody on Demand. For example, the 3-week yoga retreat, the Beachbody Yoga Studio, of course, Fixate, the cooking show with Autumn Calabrese and her chef brother, Bobby. Those are only available in Beachbody on Demand, but meaning there are no DVDs that you can purchase. So if you keep scrolling down, you'll see all of the different programs. Now, again, here we go. You can, and these are also exclusive workouts on Beachbody on Demand. You've got Autumn's exclusives, Tony's, Sagi's, Jericho Joel's, there's the Active Maternity, and then all the way at the bottom are some of our classic programs, some of the oldies but goodies, right? Which is pretty cool because they're all still effective and fun to, you know, to go back and do some of the old ones too. Again, so that's your member library. By trainer, by type, challenge du jour. Let me show you challenge du jour. So basically what this is let's say you want to experience lots of different programs. Basically what this is there are trainers that have developed a calendar of workouts using all of the Beachbody programs, and so every week there are different workouts from different programs. So if you look over here on the right hand side is the calendar of workouts, tells you what to do. Today is bar legs, and you know, gives you a little bit of information to what equipment you need and a little description of the workout. So that's kind of cool too, to see if you want to experiment with lots of different workouts and kind of try them out. But what's neat about that too is that it's been specifically designed so that you're not working, 2 days in a row. You're not doing like an intense leg workout. Like they've mixed it up and they've put a calendar together that promotes you getting results, of course. That's why we're doing it. That's why we're working out. We want results. We want to feel awesome. Okay, let me go back to member library. Let's say you are just starting out with Beachbody On Demand, even if you're not just starting out. So you've done some programs before, it doesn't matter. But what do you do when you decide, I'm going to do a program? Let's use PIO, for example. Love PIO. You're going to click on the program icon, and it will take you into PIO. Here you'll notice on the left-hand side are all the different workouts that come with the PIO program. So there's your workouts. You can click on it. You can see what equipment is required. Of course, PIO doesn't require any for any of the workouts, but and then a little description of the workout. And of course, over here on the right, it tells you the time length of the workouts. But over here on the far right, you will see some FAQs, a trainer question and answer. Of course, that's interesting information for you to look at your leisure. But really what's important are these two things, the workout calendar and the eating plan. Look at the workout calendar. You click on this. I recommend, and maybe this is just me, I would print the calendar. Print it, put it up on your wall, put it wherever it makes sense that you can see your schedule of workouts. You can take it then, and then you can write them down or type them in your electronic calendar, whatever calendar you use. You know what workout you're doing on what day. So basically, PIO is a 60-day program. Here's month 1. Here's month 2. Let's say you really love PIO, which you will. Here is the strength calendar, 60-day calendar. So here's month 1 of strength, and here's month 2. Same workouts, same mixture of workouts, but actually the strength 60-day calendar incorporates the PIO slides, the strength slides, which there's a couple different workouts that require those slides. So let's say you are just trying out PIO. Here's what you're going to do on day 1. Here's what you're doing day 2, and it tells you what workout to do every day. So there's no mystery. There's no excuses for not doing it because you know what you need to do and what day you're going to do it and what day you're going to rest. That is super important. Then the eating plan, almost more important than the workouts. Now they're both important, but this is just crucial. It's our nutrition that gives us results. It makes us feel good. It's what, if your goal is to lose weight, this is where you need to be putting a lot of attention. So I also would recommend printing this out so you have it, you can write on it, you can love on it, put it in your kitchen, take it with you to the store, whatever will help you be successful. So here's where you will calculate your calorie zone for weight loss or whatever, or maintenance, whatever your goal might be. And then you'll check out what plan you fall into and how many servings of each food group you get. You'll scroll down. This is just the specific nutrition plan for PIO. Most of the other, especially the newer programs, use the portion-controlled container nutrition system. So you can go in and look at those programs and look at those nutrition guides as well. But this is a PIO one. So there you go. This is super important to have on hand for you to know, to study, and to become an expert at what it is you're supposed to be eating. Easier said than done, I realize. But anyway, there is a quick little tutorial about Beachbody On Demand. It's a phenomenal resource. It's amazing. There's no excuses as to why you wouldn't get your workout done because you can do them wherever. You can stream them on your phone. Oh, let me say, I'm glad I remember this. The second way, so that's one way to go to Beachbody On Demand. The second way is just quick. You just go to www.beachbodyondemand.com and voila, it will pull up the exact same page. So you can go through the teambeachbody.com website, or you can just go to beachbody.com or beachbodyondemand.com. And then finally, the third way is there's an app that you can download on your phone from the App Store, Beachbody On Demand. And when you click on that app, it takes you right into the home page. And so there you go. Hopefully that was helpful. And I'm looking forward to working with you, and I'm looking forward to you experimenting and trying out Beachbody On Demand. It's super cool. So take care. Thank you. Bye.